Hello everyone, welcome back to the Clay Soldier Battle Tournament. We're at the final set of battles, and after that we're going to go over the rule set for the main tournament. And just like last video, we're going to jump straight into the match. We're going to be seeing the Amber Magicians facing off against the Blue Barbarians. The Bluebarians, excuse me. So over here we have the Amber Magicians. They have a specialist team of snowball throwers. They have blaze rods, shields, and slime. And on the left side are the Bluebarians. They have a specialist unit of instant knockout blaze powder units. And they are equipped with wood clubs, wooden shields, and feathers. Both teams have rabbit hide armor. Alright, let's see which team wins in 3, 2, 1. And both teams have met. There are a few knocked out soldiers on the Amber Magician side. It is uncertain whether or not the snowballs have had much impact in combat. They do counteract the rabbit hide speed boost. So I suppose technically there's a slight speed advantage on the Amber Magician side. There definitely are plenty of soldiers being set on fire and stuck to the ice. But it seems plenty of soldiers are getting stuck in the snow piles. In fact, the snow piles certainly seem to be doing a bit of confusion. We can see a number of Bluebarians and Amber Magicians just sitting side by side. It seems to me that the main bulk of the Bluebarian force has been running around freely, while the Amber Magicians have kind of been sitting across each other in snow piles, uncertain of where to go. There we have some more Amber Magicians breaking free, charging in, setting Bluebarians on fire. And now it's the Bluebarians' turn to be stuck in the snow pile. This battle is turning into a fairly long and drawn-out event. I will say, though, it does seem that the Bluebarians have kept a numbers advantage over the Amber Magicians after the initial blaze powder knockouts. I feel I may need to tweak the amount of snow scattered about in this arena. Well, with a single Amber Magician left able to fight, I think this battle is going to be declared for the Bluebarians. I do not see this one soldier taking down a horde of at least 16 more units. In fact, who knows, he may have decided to defect to the Bluebarian side. Smart choice. Anyway, that's it. Bluebarians, they win and move on. Amber Magicians, they had lots of tricks up their sleeves, but not enough to actually prevail. Yep, there goes the last guy. And he's dead. That was quick. Cleanup time. And so, the Amber Magicians are struck from the board. Time to send their representative to their final destination. Up next, we are going to be seeing a fight I've been looking forward to. We're going to watch as the Lapis Valkyries take on the Major Medics. And they will do battle in Poseidon's Palace. Let's go set up the teams and we'll go over their equipment once they're ready. And here we are, back once again at Poseidon's Palace, and there's a banner floating in the water. Whoops. Oh well, that doesn't matter, they won't interact with it. Anyway, over here on the right side we have the Lapis Valkyries, and as you can see, they are the first units to have a mounted specialist unit in their team. And of course, they are Pegasi. They are equipped with blaze rods and gravel, and they have cooked pork chops as a healing item that they can use in the midst of combat. However, their opponents are specialized in medicinal use. They have bread distributed amongst their soldiers, emeralds for ranged attacks, blaze rods as well for their melee, equipped with rabbit hide, and they have a specialist unit of glistering melon users. Yeah, they definitely have a pretty big focus on healing capabilities. Will that be enough to withstand a ranged onslaught and an aerial bombardment? Well, let's find out in 3, 2, 1. And gravel and emerald lightning blasts start flying around the arena. Both teams don't necessarily want to get in close range of each other, although it seems some units have. And we see a fair number of the major medics sitting in the bottom of the water. It's not a very good place for them to just hang around. They will drown, and it seems a couple of them might have already. We can hear the sounds of food being chowed down upon. I believe in terms of self-healing, the Lapis Valkyries may have a bit of an advantage there with their cooked pork chops. It's kind of funny. It is an endless cacophony of damage and eating sounds, and we're experiencing a slight amount of lag. I may have forgot to clean out my recordings. That could be problematic. Yes, this is indeed quite problematic. Oh, there we go. Hey, it seems that the Lapis Valkyries have had a few of their units slain off their mounts, and their horses, their Pegasi, have been commandeered by the major medics, turning the tides a little bit, as it were. And the fighting has once again entered the pool in the back. It is somewhat difficult to say which teams have units left back there. I did see a major medic pop up for just a moment. Oh, there goes one right now. I do apologize for the lag that I've let occur during this fight. The fighting has kind of wound down a bit to a bit of a crawl. Mainly it seems we're waiting on which teams end up drowning out first. Let's go ahead and get a bit of a better view of the rest of this fight. And of course the problem is, once again, that units are stuck in the corners. That said, I don't see any more major medics flitting about in the water. As such, I am declaring the slowly drowning Lapis Valkyries the winners of this fight. Congratulations, you are moving on to rain down rocks upon more people's heads. Alright, let's put them out of their misery. And silence. Alright, one more fight to go, and then we get to move on to the main tournament. Well, unfortunately for major medics, it seemed that their healing capability just couldn't withstand an aerial assault and very thorough waterboarding, so they are out of the tournament. Up next, we're going to see Tubertastic facing off against the Limeting Squadron. But first, farewell to Major Medic. And I've already picked out where they're going to be going. They're going to face off in the Fractured Mine. I've been looking forward to this arena, so hopefully it works out well. See you over there when they're all set up. Alright, we're finally over here at the Fractured Mine. I think it's the first time in this tournament that we've actually been here. Over on the right side, we have Tubertastic, a full team of 48 units, equipped with sticks, gravel, leather armor, and string cores. They also have some cooked fish for healing capabilities. And over on the left side, we have the Limeting Squadron. They have their own Valkyrie unit of winged Pegasi riders. They come equipped with emeralds for lightning blasts, some sticks, some cooked mutton for healing, and some leather armor. Fairly certain that was it. Alright, let's get both teams underway and see how this arena actually works out. In 3, 2, 1. And it seems I screwed up the gate on one side. Oh well, I'll fix that in a moment. But it doesn't matter. Both teams are running across. We have some soldiers falling down. Looks like the main bulk of the Limeting Squadron have remained up above, while their winged units have gone down below to face the Tubertastic squad. And a good number of units have fallen into the lava just a moment ago. Let's get a quick peek at what's going on up here. And back down below. It appears that despite Limeting having a flight advantage, the Tubertastic team held out very well with their ranged attacks. And now we have a slight issue. It seems that most of the Limeting soldiers have remained up above, while Tubertastic is down below. Well, it does seem that more Limeting soldiers are joining the fray, slowly but surely. However, will the small amount that have joined the fray be enough to actually secure the fight for them? That is a question yet to be answered. Alright, how many Limeting soldiers remain? We have 3 over on this side, and on the other side, none. Down below, we have none, but Tubertastic units. Well, I suppose, in the interest of making certain that they can actually have a fair victory, we will try to shove this is a poorly optimized arena, I am coming to realize. I suppose a good thing it hasn't been more prominent. I do feel that Tubertastic has made their victory quite apparent. There we go. Well, let's see if we can knock the horse down. I actually can't even move the horse. Well, I'm going to have to declare Tubertastic the victors of this fight by default. It's a little anticlimactic for the ending, but since the participants in the combat refuse to move, there's little I can do. And Tubertastic has the numbers on their side. As such, congratulations, Tubertastic. You get to move on in the tournament. Let me just do a quick collection of all the dropped items to save me time later. And then we can go over the rules of the tournament proper. Yeah, we actually did lose a fair amount to that lava, didn't we? Okay, back to Spawn Island. So, as I have stated, the tournament is going to be a triple elimination style tournament. As such, it requires 3 losses before a team is completely out of the tournament. And I have a book over here with quick rules I jotted down. Alright, so victory. Whenever a team wins, they are granted a Nether Star. A single Nether Star may be traded in for a random upgrade collected from the dispensers that you saw in the back there. However, 3 can be traded in for a guaranteed upgrade. And when it comes to specialist units, it takes 16 soldiers to get a team of 8 specialist units. And a minimum of 16 regular units are required to compete in the tournament, which means that in a default team of 48, up to 32 of those units can be traded in for 16 specialists. Now, 48 is the default unit cap that I've been having these guys set at. However, a team can have 2 Nether Stars be traded in to get an increase of the unit cap equal to 16 soldiers. So they can go from 48 to 64 to 72 and etc., etc. Upon being defeated, a team is knocked down a layer in the Hall of Competition. A team has 3 chances before being completely knocked out of the tournament. Defeat awards no Nether Stars. Yada yada yada. Speaking of knocked out of the tournament, so the teams will be facing off as is. There's not going to be any rearranging of who is fighting who. These guys fight these guys fight these guys, and so on and so forth. I will have a handwritten chart that I will be referring to myself, because a triple elimination tournament can be kind of, let's say, interesting in how you make the tournament tree. Interesting enough that it would take a fairly big structure to make a visual representation in Minecraft alone. However, I will attempt to do my best. And the arenas that we have been fighting in, I will be tweaking them to make them a bit more fair and interesting. So, expect a few changes coming up. There won't be hundreds of soldiers slain in the bottoms of quicksand pits so much anymore. Nor, hopefully, soldiers sitting at the bottom of water, unable to do anything. That's my hope anyway, but we will have to see what happens. I'll be taking some time to actually get the changes made, so expect a bit of delay between this video and the start of the tournament proper. I'll attempt to get a graphic representation of the chart, at least in one of the videos. So, hope you guys are enjoying the tournament thus far. I will see you next time when things get going as they are meant to be going. Take care and goodbye.